Today we're doing something a little different. I'm gonna show you some of the tips that I gathered along the way, because most of you might not know this, but I have a Portuguese channel as well. And in that Portuguese channel, I have almost 400,000 subscribers. Not to boast, but this 7-year experience with the other channel has given me a lot of ideas on how to help fitness influencers to get their products across in a better way, or at least where should their mindset be whenever they're doing content. So get ready for some real guru marketing genius digital bullshit entrepreneur thing. So one of the questions I get the most is, how do I start, or should I start a YouTube or an Instagram page? And when do I start making money off of it? And the first thing you should consider is, what is your product? I know we're talking about fitness and your fitness journey, but are you an athlete that wants to showcase your sport? Are you someone who's going through a fat loss program and wants to share his or her journey with the rest of the world? So it's very important for you to have a main theme and willingly know who are you trying to entertain / inspire. Don't just go around like, today we're gonna talk about bodybuilding, the next day we're gonna talk about CrossFit, the next day we're gonna talk about, no. Try to focus, at least in the beginning. Overall, after a few hundred videos, you might wanna spread around a little bit, but at first you should have a main theme, because the next tip will be consistency. I can tell you that for the first 3 years, me and Luís didn't get zero, either euros or dollars, because we were focused on delivering the best content possible. Yes, but we did not have enough volume of views to even get a single cent. So that makes it frustrating, that makes it hard, but do remember that you should remain consistent and not get frustrated with the first few videos, because after all, you shouldn't be comparing yourself to people who have been doing this for 10 years. Rather be only competing with yourself, and you know that only your dog, your uncle, and your cousin will see the first few videos, but after that, they might tell somebody else. So keep reaching, keep doing it, and get a fixed schedule. For example, YouTube, you can do a video a week or 2 videos in a month, okay? But stick to that schedule consistently. Instagram, you could do 1 post a day or 1 post every other day. Okay, that's it for now. Don't overdo it, don't get an overdose of posting, because you will get tired. Now, this sentence works better in Portuguese, but I'm sure you're gonna get the picture. Next one is, to get it done is better than to get it perfect. I mean, at first, you really wanna bring out the best, and you wanna stay like, some people might wanna stay like 3 months editing a video that they want it to be perfect, because it's gonna be the blasting beginning, the booming beginning of our website, yay, or our YouTube. I mean, it's good that you're a perfectionist, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you get this paralysis by analysis, so you're overthinking what people might want, and you drive yourself crazy because of one single video. When you know that it's good enough, even if it's not 100%, if it's 80 or 90%, just let it go. Because nowadays, when I look at the videos that I did when I started, I will look at them and go like, they were not as good as now, because it's part of the process. That'll happen anyways. So it's better to just focus on just getting it done, getting that consistency, that flow, and you will get the prime quality eventually. Oh, and learn how to edit, man. It's not that difficult. I mean, you might not be a professional editor, of course, but learn how to edit. When I first began, we had this editor that was working for us for free because he was a friend, he is a friend. But after a while, he was starting to slack off because he wasn't getting paid. So I had to go and close myself down in a coffee shop every day for 1 week in order to learn how to edit. And you know what? Right now, I'm pretty good at it. I'm not a professional, but I can pretty much do it. So either on your cell phone with some of the programs that we have right now, like some of the apps like InShot or iMovie for iPhones, or Premiere or Final Cut for Mac, whatever, just get it done. Learn how to do it, because you'll be free and self-sufficient. I know there are a lot of YouTube channels and Instagram profiles that really rely on show off and boobs and butts and pecs and abs and pretty much a lot of steroids. It's funny how some guys are only fit when they're doing steroids. But if you want long-term engagement and even credibility to sell your own online products, for example, in the near future, you might want to follow this 80-20 rule, in which 80% of your time or your posts or your content is all about the others. Showing others, giving other tips, sharing good information that they might want to use in their lives, and only 20% show off. Do show off. If you have the abs, show them. It's a fitness channel anyways. If you got the butt, show the butt, but show it in a respectable way, I guess. Because obviously some of those things are important for people to watch because it motivates them, and they are due to years of training, years of pain. So always show that without any fear, but only 20%. If you're only self-celebrating, you're not gonna go too far, I don't think. Marshmallow Man, goodbye! Oh! No more for Marshmallow Man. My next tip is get outside references. If you're only watching fitness content and bodybuilding and whatnot, that means you're gonna do and deliver a content that's very similar to what everybody else is doing. So my recommendation is that you step a little bit out of that, and remember this, now you're being in a creative area. Now it's not just you being the personal trainer and you going for all that science-based tips that you're giving to your clients. This is about entertaining as well. So the more you fetch outside influences, like movies, old movies, like 70s or 80s or 60s movies, like sci-fi, adventure movies, whatnot, you get my drift, or books. Get outside references that will enrich your creative brain in order to bring more to the table whenever you're publishing something new. That really helps a lot, and usually I don't even watch that much action anymore. I watch a lot of dramas as well. Yeah, I cry very easily. Kramer versus Kramer. Last one. Very important. This is one of the most important that I'm going to teach you today. So make sure you understand that this fine piece of equipment, which is no longer even good enough to use, was one of the first investments that we did. Why? Because and I should say that Luís here taught me this, because I'm a big spender. I think I'm Puff Daddy with much less euros in my bank account. Remember that after a while, when you start to have some sponsors and you start to have some money because people give you money in order to showcase their products and whatnot, or even have online products, you always should keep on investing and not spend your money. And this is very important life advice, actually. Don't spend all your money having fun or doing, now we're gonna go to Costa Rica and do a vlog. Remember that in this field, you're using technology, and technology gets obsolete in the blink of an eye. So you always should keep investing some or a lot, a big portion, at least in the beginning, a big portion of your income should be investing in new materials, like new cameras, new phones, new microphones, tripods, software, even workshops and courses, like online courses or in-person courses that you might do in order for you to get that self-development that's good enough for you to show more and better stuff. So keep enriching your content, and that's very important. That's one of the biggest tips that I'm glad I had someone to help me with, because, you know, I'm a dummy. Raspberry, yeah. So remember, always do it with passion. Don't think about the money just yet. Remember, it's gonna be a long process, so do it as a hobby first. Do it in small increments, but keep consistent, and results will come if you keep doing it just like I told you to do. Just follow my lead. Please like, please comment below. If there's anything else that you want to know regarding this subject or any other, I'm here to help you. Help me, help you. So, be Willow strong.